Alrighty, what's up guys? Welcome back to Asgard and welcome to episode 35 of our Infitech 2 modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So if you recall last episode, we set up this oil rig and had it drilling or mining for oil, and we got a bit of natural gas. Since then I've actually moved this thing. I think this is my 5th setup, and I don't have a sword. My sword broke. But anyway, this is like our 5th setup. I got quite a few of areas where it didn't give me anything. And I know Jason commented on the last video and said that like I had misread it. Basically, if I set this down, say right here, it's either going to have a 50% chance of giving me nothing or a 12.5% chance of one of the 3 different oils or natural gas. So 12.5% chance for either of those, but it's only going to give that. It's not going to give different kinds of oil, you know, for a specific or a specific area. I'm assuming this is dead. Okay. And so I've been moving this around and finally found some oil. So we've got some heavy oil in this drum here, and so we'll be able to move on. I'll end up setting this back up. I don't need the power in that right this second. So we'll head back up here and we'll start getting this broken down for Naphtha. Now if you recall, we've made Naphtha before. We've actually still got a lot of Naphtha left, but we don't have any sulfuric Naphtha, which is actually what the quest wants us to get, or the next quest. I did go ahead and turn in a little bit of oil to finish out the quest that we had, just so I could get an idea of what was coming up. So we had to turn in 5,000 oil, and if you notice, we're going to get some oil sales and some credits, and then of course the material bag. So let's go ahead and see what we got from our material bag just really quickly. We got lead and steel, which I will take that. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time moving that thing around, and then I spent a little time building here. I got this second floor, all the bit put down for that, and oh, I also expanded our Java barrels downstairs. If we, oops, nope, over here. I'm losing my mind. If we go over here, if you recall, we had those Java barrels set up for saplings and apples. I did go ahead and expand those because saplings, we have an absolute ton of those. So we're going to have to start using those fairly soon. You know, there's a few different things. I'm still debating on what I want to use them for. So, you know, we could actually be making, I believe, ethanol, maybe, was one of them, but we're going to have to set up our bees for honey, or no, biomass into ethanol, with either fruit juice for the saplings or for honey. But I'm not entirely sure. I want to say that the forestry fermenter is disabled, if I recall. No, it's not. Okay, scratch that. So we could do that. We might look into that next episode, perhaps. But for now, I want to go ahead and start moving forward with this oil, which heavy oil, if you do get that oil, you're going to have the advanced distillery, because it does require a bit more power to use that. But that's not really an issue for us. So I went ahead and made a heavy distillery here, or an advanced distillery, so that we could start actually using some of this heavy oil, because it took me so long to finally actually get some oil that I definitely just want to go ahead and use it now. And then we're going to need our configuration 1 circuit, which is over here. And I wanted to give you guys a heads up. Honestly, I think it's due to the block mixer from Melissa Stores. That's what I'm assuming at the moment. But sometimes when I'm playing, it's mainly after I go out and I go mining. I'll come back, and this area right in front of the base is like almost like it's corrupted. But when I relog, it's fixed. But like it's just a big empty spot and it won't load. If you recall, we kind of ran into that issue last episode, but I want to say it fixed itself or something. But the reason I do think it's the block mixer and not something else is because earlier today I only had the wall built out, I think to like right in here or something, and the chunks that were kind of like corrupted or whatever stopped right in this area. And then when I finished building out the wall over here, the corrupted chunks moved to like right in here or something. And they fit perfectly in the chunk dimensions when I use F9. So, I don't know. I'm assuming it's the block mixer. I know sometimes if you move away, sometimes they'll disappear and stuff. They're still kind of buggy, so just a heads up if you run into that if you're using the block mixer. I'm thinking that's what's going on. But if you notice, I did finish the wall that runs around the base. I still haven't decided how I want to lay out the underbelly of the base. I'm still working on that. So it does take a little while to build things on this pack, at least at the moment, because just it takes a little while to gather resources and stuff depending on what I'm building. So, but anyway, circuit configuration 1 circuit. So we should just have it here. Oh, and I also set up a Bibliocraft bookcase here just to store all of our books because, you know, we've got a bunch here. Charcoal pit, bronze blast furnace, oil drilling, ore generation, all that stuff. So I went ahead and just set up a bookshelf there. And let's go ahead and grab our Naphtha because we may actually end up needing that over at the base. And let's go ahead and grab this as well, because we might need that for quest turn-ins. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run over to the base, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. By the way, I am thinking about setting up, if you recall, I'd mentioned before, we need to start getting into Ender IO fairly soon. And I'm actually thinking about building or setting up, oh, what are they called? I can't think of their name off the top of my head now. Oh, what in the world are they called? Travel anchors. I was thinking about setting up travel anchors between our home base and our tech base, because they're not that bad. Electrical steel, conduit binder, and pulsating crystal, which we can make with diamond dust and molten pulsating iron. I'm thinking about setting up, I think it would only take like 3 of those. The electrical steel, where was it? Blast furnace, I believe, silicon and steel, to get 4 pieces. Silicon is not the most fun thing to make, but honestly I think we could do it. You know, we've got some already made up and everything, so I might end up setting up that. But like I said, I want to start getting into Ender IO fairly soon. And I was actually debating, because I was looking, there's this inventory panel here. It's a little bit expensive because you need silicon plates. You need a witch or a wither witch. Soul, but we have plenty of those spawning outside. Eye of Ender, silicon plates, electrical steel, but it's all within reason for us at the moment. Dark steel isn't terribly fun to make. Let's see. I believe it was blast furnace, yeah, electrical steel and obsidian, but it's all. The only thing I don't know about is the heat capacity, because I believe copper nickel is 1600 or something like that. Let's see. I can't remember if it tells in here or not. Let's see. Time its maximum heat. I don't remember. I'll have to double check on that. But I think that's the only thing that's holding us back is the copper nickel. I could be wrong. That might actually reach 2,000, but I'll have to double check that. But I was thinking we might set up that, because what we can do with that inventory panel is we can actually set that up to be a storage system, almost like Applied Energistics or something, using the item conduits. The only thing is with that, if we set that up, we would have to use the these remote awareness upgrades in all the conduits that it connects to. So it would be a little bit expensive, honestly. Yeah, and there's no diamond chests or anything in this mod to increase. Oh yeah, there is. Is that a diamond chest? It is. Okay. So diamond chests are possible. We'd have to make diamond plates though. Which aren't going to be fun. So maybe gold chest? Let me check. Gold chest is a little bit more reasonable for us, I think. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we could do that because it actually provides you with a crafting grid and everything. It's kind of nice. But it's just something I'm kind of considering at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I'd like some kind of an auto crafting system. We can't actually. No. I'm going to have to fluid auto output and shoot. Let me set this to insert. And what we'll do is we'll do, actually, we'll do this. We will do, oops. Okay. We'll set this to extract, and we'll just set up a drum right here for the sulfuric naphtha. And so we'll set this to in and out, auto extract, yeah. And actually I think now it's probably just going to fill up with oil. But anyway, we have enough naphtha here to turn in the quest, which is kind of what I was going for. So we'll set this up for right now, right here. I'm wanting to get working on this area, but I just haven't got around to it because I've been busy getting these liquids, and then in addition, busy building in other areas. Where did oh, are you serious? We can't get that with a bucket. That's no fun. Actually, yeah, we'll just do this. That's fine. Because it's only 80 more. I was thinking we could always just use one of those sails to do it. Oh! No, never mind. Thought for a second it didn't use up everything, but it did. Okay. Well, we got that anyway. And this is still full. Okay. And what's going on here? Auto extract. Wonder why it's not going in there at the moment. Huh, okay. I guess you can't have it set to insert and extract and get them in. But anyway, now they want us to get 1,000 millibuckets of clean naphtha, which we've done that before. We've got that right here. So, this one shouldn't be too bad, because I think Nope, we can't get that in a bucket regardless. Okay. I don't have any... I think we could probably put it into a sail, maybe. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab some kind of a liquid sail, and maybe we can put maybe 1,000 millibuckets of naphtha in that, and then just put it into a drum and pipe it into the delivery system. Or, you know, put it into the delivery system. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, welcome back. So that did work. Just these IC2 empty sails. We can get 1,000 millibuckets of naphtha that way. And I believe I've still got some drums in here. So we'll set this up right there. Okay. That way we can be a little bit more precise with our liquids, which would really help us out, honestly. And so now they want us to make plastic. And it says, let's see, allowing the naphtha to react with air inside the chemical reactor will produce molten polyethylene, which you can solidify in your fluid solidifier into polyethylene sheets. Air in the form of compressed air cells can be obtained by putting empty cells in a compressor. Cool. Okay. So, actually, we've made this polyethylene before, but we didn't quite make that much. So we'll want to get this molten polyethylene and see, what was it in the chemical reactor with oxygen cells, and no, not titanium, compressed air cells, my bad, with that naphtha, and that'll get us that molten polyethylene. So we've actually got all of this naphtha, which I honestly think that'll be enough to get us through. So actually, really quick, one thing I was going to tell you, because I don't recall if I told you before, this sulfuric naphtha, you can actually get this, like I had to make the higher grade distillery for the heavy oil, but like the raw oil, you can just use the standard oil, you can use standard. Light oil, you can use standard. Heavy oil's like the only one that you have to have the higher grade distillery to do. Which I did notice we still have some oil over at our base, but you know, I didn't mind going ahead and setting up the new distillery to process this stuff. So, but anyway, I'll be back in just 1 second once I get ready to get this stuff set up to get ourselves some plastic. Okay, welcome back. I actually ended up just stealing the compressor from the other base over there to use, because we're going to need to compress these cells to get those compressed oxygen cells. And we've already got some naphtha in this system, so that'll definitely help. And let's just set this up right here, because we might have it push out into that machine. But what I'm thinking is we'll throw this in here and it'll start processing, and we will maybe set this up to collect the molten polyethylene. And fluid auto output. Yeah, cool. Okay, so at this point it's really just a matter of working our way up to that. So let me see, how much did we need to get? We got to get 10 sheets, which would be, oh man, a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and cut camera. We might have some lying around, so I'm going to go look for it. And I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. That should be the last of it, 1440. There we go. And we'll just run this through the fluid solidifier with the plate mold, and we didn't have any lying around. I think we must have used it all, so we'll set this up, tell it to extract, and it's going to start making those polyethylene sheets for us. Now those things, they take a while, and mainly because, you know, you're going to have to do 2 crafts for each single sheet, and that compressed air and stuff, compressing the air takes a little while. And I have a feeling we're going to be needing a lot of this plastic, so fun times. But that gets us that material bag, and we got nickel from it. Okay. And so now we have a quest here to get advanced machines. The advanced forming press. Primary purpose of a forming press is to create parts for advanced circuits. It's also used for making energistic circuits. Well, yeah, we've already got this. And this doesn't even involve plastic. I was about to say, I was like, I don't remember making plastic for this. But yeah, we've already got a forming press, because I had to make one for that Thaumcraft wand thing. I wonder why. Yeah, really? I mean, it could have came off from here. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just run over there and grab that, and that should finish that quest, or at least that part of the quest for us. Which, by the way, I don't remember if I made this on camera. You need these good electronic circuits, soldering alloy NAND chips, electronic circuits. I think we've probably made those on camera. The machine hull, the only thing is the electric piston, the MV one. It's a bit of aluminum gears, and then of course this electric motor here. So not too bad. You know, aluminum's not terrible. And I did notice that because I was looking in here to see if we had access to polyethylene sheets. We don't, but there is aluminum right here. So you know, if you're hurting for aluminum and you just want to buy some, you know, that's an option. At the moment, though, we're really not hurting for it, because I mined up so much of it before that we are all set on it. Transforming press. Why does that not complete the quest? Huh. Okay. Oh. Alright, well, let me go craft one of these up, I guess. And because I was thinking we could maybe manual submit it or something, but we can't. So alright, let me get another one of those crafted, and I will be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. I crafted another one of those. It did give us credit that time. I don't know if it's because we made it earlier than they wanted us to. Like, we made it a couple episodes back. But anyway, the next stage of the quest, they want us to make these advanced circuit parts. Really easy to make, just some glowstone dust. So, let's go grab, and I'm sorry, some glowstone dust and one of these lapis plates, which we can just throw some lapis dust into a compressor, and that'll get us a lapis plate. Throw that in there. And get a piece of glowstone, and then we can put that through that forming press. Nope, wrong thing. And this makes 2 of these per craft, so we were only going to have to craft it once. So, alright, I'll meet you guys back over at the base. Okay, welcome back. So now we can just throw this lapis plate and this glowstone in here, and it's going to really quickly make up our advanced circuit parts. So, now that we got that, let's see what's next. Oh, did it? Huh. Okay, it counted the progress when I made the precision laser engraver, all the circuit stuff, the advanced assembling machine, the advanced circuit. That was pretty much everything that we had to make for the harvest stuff, for the Thaumcraft episode. a bit back, so that wasn't too bad. We'll go ahead and get this. And we got copper. Bunch of copper. Oh, and we got lead too. Okay. And so now we've got high transformation, which is for, oh, we're closing in on the HV era. Don't forget to down transform that HV power with medium voltage transformers. We've got cheaper circuits with etched medium voltage wiring. Okay. We've got the implosion compressor. It's a 3x3x3 hollow. And the regulator. Okay. I actually think I'm going to end the episode there because I don't quite know what some of these machines... Oh, we got Bioflight too. Jetpack here. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what all these machines do. So, anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Next episode, I don't know, we might get into Ender IO a little bit, or we might continue with this. I'm kind of torn at the moment, because if I recall, the applied energistic stuff, let me check. Applied energistics, if we wanted to make, like, say the storage cells and stuff, I believe we can start doing that at HV power. The 1Ks, oh no, we could already do that, because these just take the assembler with molten redstone. Printed silicon, well, we need silicon plates. Those are not terribly fun to make. And looks like you can't make that silicon. So, oh, titanium. But yeah, I believe titanium we can start getting at HV, I think. If I recall correctly. So, yeah, we might just go ahead and continue. Instead of worrying about the Ender IO item system, we may just keep working towards HV and then start maybe diving into applied energistics and stuff and start working forward on that. I don't know. But we still need to figure out something to do with the saplings. We could always produce power with those. But we'll see. So, anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode out there. If you enjoyed it, as always, please comment, like, subscribe. It's very, very much appreciated. And until next episode, do take care, and I hope to see you then.